What's good? In today's video, I just wanted to give a tour of the home gym. Damn, I don't know if I should keep this on my head or not. Probably looks wicked. Ooh wee. Anyways, what's good? It's your boy Certified Joe, and I'm just gonna give you a tour of the home setup at the gym. So I'd like to say first and foremost that I really do appreciate being able to have a space like this where I can work out at home. But one thing I will say personally, I feel like I don't utilize it as much as I should, and not nearly as much as I used to when I was 18, 19, 20, maybe 17. Yeah. I used to be staying up late right here on a nightly basis, already knowing what I wanted to do. But now it's not coming to me. It's not coming to me the way that it used to, at least. Or maybe I'm just having nostalgia from when I used to be locked in, and I'm like, dang, how can I replicate that? But some things aren't meant to be replicated. Not in the sense, maybe I have to replicate another breakthrough. Because when it comes to the gym, for example, the hardest part is getting there, right? Anyone that really works out on a familiar basis, like, oh, you know so-and-so? Yeah, so-and-so is, like, the first thing that comes to your mind is somewhat related to them in the gym because, you know, they work out a lot. Somebody like that could vouch and confirm what I'm saying is accurate when I say getting there is the hardest part and probably the most important part for someone who is now trying to get into that lifestyle. So this bench doubles as a sit-up bench. It can go back as well. I feel like I need a better sit-up bench. I feel like I'm kind of spoiled in some of the facilities that I feel like I need to have in order to execute a sufficient workout. But the old me would have been getting busy. Boom, boom, boom. When did I become so bougie? When did the excuses become so easy to mass produce? You know what I'm saying? But we gonna crack the code. In this space, the code is gonna get cracked. The code is gonna get crushed, absolutely obliterated. Maybe I overdid it a little bit. But my favorite part of this tour happens to be this guy right here. And would you look at that? Man's got his own ab coaster. I've only seen this in 2 gyms in my entire life. 3 gyms in my entire life. One was at Union County College. They had one of these. And that was my most consistent, you know what, now that we're talking about it, let's go back. That was my most consistent stretch of time working out, right? And all I did was, right after class, I'd go to the gym, which was a floor down. Every day, it would just be like, I just finished class, I got some clothes in my bag, I'm gonna go to the gym. And I think I just have to, it's a timing thing. It's hard to do the gym before something that you'll always do, but I feel like after is a little easier. To me, at least, feels a little bit more natural than trying to go early in the morning before work. Because most people, it's gonna be harder to get up that early. But we're not here to discuss the semantics of that. College had one. Blank in Linden had one. But that place is shut down now. Another one is one gym that I don't remember where it was, but I know I've seen it once before, and I'm like, whoa, you don't see that a lot of places. And this used to be my go-to. I actually, now that I'm talking about it, it's coming back to me. I'm glad we're having this conversation. I used to do 10, 10, 10, 10. So that's straight, side, side, straight. And I do that 3 times. I'd start my workout with that. I'd go do another exercise. Oh my goodness, the method is coming back to me. I do another exercise or double exercise circuit, whatever. I do another one, and then I go back to that first thing, that 10, 10, 10, 10. And then I do 1, maybe 2 more, and then I go back to the 10, 10, 10, 10. When I say side, I'm talking about this rotating. I started off with that, and that gave me like a. I'm trying to sit cool and comfortable, but the fact that this rolls and hovers is not making this easy. But nonetheless. Well, I think you guys have seen everything. I don't really use that treadmill. That's for the other folks that share this residence with me, also known as my family. That hex bar over there that I was at earlier is gonna help me get bouncy. You know what I'm saying? And maybe I'll bring y'all with me next time we ball up at LA. Yeah, that'll be nice. Every Wednesday, me and Phil, we at the LA Fitness on 22, getting buckets, getting better. You know what I'm saying? Let's put it like that. And we'll still give you buckets though, so don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Now, I'll show you one exercise I'm working on right now. We're trying to conjure up. So this isn't really anything too crazy, but it's intended for my butt to go here, my thighs to slide under here and lock, and for me, my weight to lean back and make it an ab exercise. This is what I was considering to be my method for getting back into a flow state. But that was before I remembered the 10, 10, 10, 10 way I used to run my stuff before. And I actually can't implement that tonight. You know what I'm saying? But for this exercise over here, I think I saw it on Instagram. Mix of Instagram and a little bit of mental cultivation. Oh my goodness. So if you don't wear compression shirts and you're a dude, sometimes the sack drops between your thighs. You gotta be careful not to squeeze your thighs together at the wrong time. Wrong place at the wrong time, buddy. Have you ever sat on them by accident? Drop it in the comment section if you ever sat on them by accident. I sat on them by accident one time sitting on a bicycle. I think my boxers were just too loose. I don't know what it was. But the thing is, I never popped up so quick in my life. Reflexes were astoundingly quick. So, catch y'all in the next one.